Have you ever heard of a man who escaped slavery not once, but twice? This is the incredible, almost unbelievable story of Thomas Sims, a bricklayer whose determination to be free literally reshaped American history. Born into slavery in Savannah, Georgia, Thomas was a skilled mason, but every dollar he earned went to his owner. By 23, facing the horror of being sold deeper into the cotton fields of the South, he decided to take a terrifying gamble. In February 1851, he didn't have a network or a guide. He just had pure grit. He snuck aboard a ship bound for Boston, hiding in a dark, cramped cargo hold for the brutal weeks, surviving on almost nothing. When he was finally discovered, starved and seasick, he landed in Boston, a city with a vibrant free black community. For a few precious weeks, he tasted freedom. But his dream was cut short. Under the new, cruel Fugitive Slave Act, his owner's agents, armed with a federal warrant, tracked him down. What followed was a sham trial. Boston's abolitionists, the Vigilance Committee, fought tooth and nail. They tried legal arguments, planned daring jailbreaks. But the federal government was determined to make an example of him. President Millard Fillmore himself sent in over 300 armed guards to ensure Sims was returned. What happened next was one of the most shameful moments in Boston's history. On April 17, 1851, Thomas Sims was marched through the streets in chains, surrounded by a wall of bayonets. 50,000 people lined the streets in stunned silence as drums beat a funeral march. A black woman in the crowd cried out, "Moses has failed." He was forced onto a ship and sent back to Savannah, where he was publicly whipped, 39 lashes, and sold away. For the next 12 years, Thomas Sims endured the hell of slavery in Mississippi. He was sold to a cotton baron in Vicksburg, worked on the river levees, and started a family. But he never, ever gave up on the dream of freedom. He whispered plans with his wife, Araminta, always watching, always waiting for his next chance. That chance came with the Civil War in the spring of 1863. As Ulysses S. Grant's Union Army laid siege to Vicksburg, chaos became Thomas's cover. He, Araminta, their young son Henry, and a few others stole a dugout canoe, a simple hollowed-out log. This wasn't a long walk. It was a desperate 200-mile paddle up the Mississippi River system, right through enemy territory. Imagine the terror, paddling silently in the dead of night, dodging Confederate patrols and hidden river torpedoes. A storm nearly swamped their tiny vessel. Their food ran out. But after days on the water, they spotted a Union gunboat, the USS Albatross. They were saved. Union soldiers pulled them aboard, wrapping them in blankets and giving them food. From there, they traveled by steam and rail, heading north. And here's the most incredible part. Thomas Sims arrived back in Boston on April 27, 1863, exactly 12 years to the day after he had first landed there as a returned fugitive. This time, the city didn't meet him with chains, but with cheers. Thousands gathered to hear him speak. With a cracking voice, he declared, "I am a free man at last." He witnessed the famous 54th Massachusetts, the all-black regiment, drilling on the very same streets where he had been paraded in shame. In a final, stunning twist of irony, after the war, he worked as a government messenger, even taking a job in the office of the very same U.S. Marshal who had once sent him back to slavery. Thomas Sims's story is a powerful testament to the unbreakable human spirit. His first escape forced a nation to confront the brutality of its laws, fueling the abolitionist movement. His second escape, a daring dash for freedom in the heart of the Civil War, was a personal victory that echoed the larger struggle for liberation. He was a bricklayer who didn't just build with mortar and stone, he rebuilt his own destiny, brick by resilient brick. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more incredible true stories from history. See you next time.